Hey, how's it going, everyone? Have a glass of wine with me. Let's talk about this week's chat topic, which is spoilers. Do we care about them? Are they important? Do they make us unhappy? Well, okay. I don't have a lot to say about spoilers. James and Ian have both done their videos, and James also talked a little bit about movie trailers in relation to what they, show about what's going on in the film. So I will probably talk more about trailers than I will about spoilers. But here's a comment about spoilers which might surprise some of you. True trivia story. I actually unfriended a guy on Facebook a couple of years ago when he revealed, when he revealed who got killed in the Star Wars movie The Force Awakens. Now, at the time, I was mildly interested in going to see that movie because I wanted to see the old actors. I thought it might be kind of fun, and I was never a big Star Wars freak at all, but I was kind of planning to go see it. So anyway, this guy is somebody I know through Star Trek. We're not actually friends. I've seen him in passing at conventions, but the reason why I know who he is because he sort of a prominent super fan of Star Trek, and he was in both of the Trekkies movies, Trekkies 1 and Trekkies 2. I'm not going to give you his name because I have no bad feelings about the guy, but when he posted this soon after the movie had come out, and I just thought, what a shitty thing to do. There are a lot of people who want to be surprised by this, they want to be moved by it, and I just thought that, he made such a big smart-ass announcement of it and thought it was funny, and I just, fuck you, click, goodbye. So that's that. I don't really care that much about most films. I actually use spoilers to my advantage if I want to decide whether I want to see certain films. If people tell me some of the things that happen, and if they are things that I don't think I'm going to like, then okay, thank you for letting me know that, because I know now that I don't want to see a movie like this. And if somebody tells me, well, 40,000 people get their heads blown off at close range and it's very graphic and they do it in slow motion with sound effects, I'm very happy to know that, so I don't have to go see the movie. I remember about, a couple of years ago, I guess, James posted a video about a horror film. I think it was Don't Breathe, I think. I was looking for that video tonight, and I was going through James's videos, but he has about 3 million of them, so I just I got tired of going through them trying to find it. But I think it was Don't Breathe, and I remember he said something about there's a scene in the movie that will change your life, that it was so graphic and so ugly, and he didn't say what it was, but just hearing that, it made me realize okay, thank you. I don't want my life changed because of a graphic scene in the film, so I'm very glad to know that. So that's probably all I have to say about spoilers. Now, James talked about trailers and how they tend to show some of the best moments of a film, and you see so much in these trailers that you've almost seen the whole movie, so what's the point? Well, now this is kind of an appropriate subject for a chat, because I went to see a movie tonight. This is very late Thursday night. It's actually almost midnight, so it's almost Friday. But I went to see a movie tonight. The first movie I saw that was made in 2018. Finally got around to breaking that record. So the movie I saw was A Quiet Place, which I liked very much. Very good movie. I was the old guy in the theater who was jumping every time something happened. I mean, the thing was so peaceful and quiet. Nobody was talking. Shh, don't creep me around. All of a sudden, creature, sound, something. It was stressful. It was a very stressful experience. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was very well done. Terrific action and characters you cared about. The creatures were appropriately slimy and crunchy when they were, walking through the woods and all that. And yeah, I did like it. So before this movie, they showed trailers for 4 films. Each trailer lasted about 20 minutes, and they turned the volume up 20,000 decibels higher than a normal movie, as they always do. I'm kidding. Well, they weren't really 20 minutes long. They were about 18 minutes long. And I'm trying to remember what they were. The first one was for something called Action Point, which looked pretty stupid. And the second one was something about two people in a boat. A guy and a girl were way out on a sailboat, way out in the ocean, and they got caught in a hurricane. And then it was just a big mess. I can't remember the name of that one, and I don't know who the actors were. And then the third one was something with Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro. Is that the right name? Benicio, yeah, Benicio del Toro, or Benicio somebody. Something about drugs and violence, and there was a lot of blood. And the last one was something about an old guy and a little girl and an amusement park. I have no idea what the name of that movie was. I don't remember seeing it on the screen. Now, I remember I'm so old that I can remember what trailers were like in the old days, before everything in the universe had to change in the 1960s. Not only did cinema change in the 60s, thanks to my beloved generation, which decided to change everything that was traditional and everything that was, well, just everything. We decided that, everything about culture, family life, everything had to be critiqued and disposed of and changed into something else to celebrate youth culture. And we're still doing that. We're still living in that mindset. But that's when, it's probably about the mid to the late 60s when the trailers for films started to change. And I remember the trailers you can still watch today from the old movies all the way up into the 50s and the early 60s. They show a lot of good scenes, but they also show some dialogue scenes. They tell you who all the actors are in the film, who directed it, and they don't give away the plot. And trailers to me are not that, they're not that helpful anymore. They don't tell you who's in it. They don't celebrate the actors very much. And you get the little screen with the credits on the end of the trailer. It lasts 3 microseconds. You can't even see it, let alone read it. So I don't enjoy trailers anymore. I think that they are really irritating. And I'm not sure exactly where all this is going, but yeah, I guess I just wanted to take part in the chat this week. So James had a nice long video, said a lot of stuff, and he said there's a new running joke theme now, which involves me. So if you want to know what that is, you'll have to look at James' video. And Ian had a very short video, was very to the point, and he and James sort of agreed on what they were talking about. And I have no idea what I'm talking about, but anyway, so I'm celebrating the fact that I broke my my record of not seeing any movies made in 2018. So maybe I'll go out to see another one. But I think I'll go in late, so I won't have to see the trailers. Okay. All right. Good night.